ActiveCampaign inactives, how to identify them and then what to do with them. So we're going to identify people that are inactive in your ActiveCampaign account by measuring their opens or clicks. Then we're going to tag them based on inactivity if they don't do something. And then finally, it's up to you. What do you want to do with them at that point? Do you want to get them off your list? Do you want to segment them, not email to them as frequently? It's up to you based on that information. And we're going to accomplish this in one automation. So let's dive in. All right, first thing to do is create some tags that identify inactivity. And I'm not going to separate clicks versus opens. We're just going to kind of mash them together. And I'm going to ask for a tag every 30 days. So I want to do 30, 60, 90. You can change the frequency and the number of tags that you add or use. So, okay, we've got those 3 tags identified for identifying inactivity. We're going to create an automation. It's going to be a new one. How somebody gets into this is up to you. So I'm going to not put a specific entry point or a start. You can simply add them from another automation if they fill out a form, whatever. So let's call this inactive. Go ahead and save that. And in general, you only want to let people in once on this. I'm going to go ahead and make this active. First thing to do is simply clean up the tags if they have it. It's doubtful they will, but just to be safe, you're going to want to make sure that the inactive tags, the 30, the 60, and the 90 tags are not present on this contact, or it kind of defeats the purpose. So if they've been put into here, the assumption is they're fresh, they're new, they are just on your list. So then what we do is we simply wait for 30 days. And after 30 days, we're going to apply the very first tag, the 30-day tag. And then we'll repeat this sequence or these actions for the next 30, the next 60, next 90 days. Now, next step is to put a goal in here. And this one's going to be a little different than normal goals. We want to actually make sure that somebody meets the goal before they move on. So we want them to open or click. And then we'll go to Actions, has clicked on a link, any campaign, any link, or has opened any campaign or email. So we want to wait until these conditions are met. So go ahead and save that. So what that means is if somebody's been through 90 days and hasn't done anything, they're just going to sit here in this wait state until they actually do it. Okay, next step once they've done that is simply to bring them back up to the top and push them through this again. And it has to be all the way at the very top because you want to remove all the tags and restart, because once they've met this goal, that means they've opened or clicked. So they stay in this loop indefinitely until, actually I should say they stay in there indefinitely. They get tags added as they don't participate. As soon as they participate, they get a clean slate and they're back at it again. So now it's up to you to decide what to do with that information. So if you're sending out an email, a broadcast email to your list, you might consider excluding people that have a 90-day inactive tag or a 60 or a 30. And this is a great way to keep your list hygiene clean. So that's how you identify ActiveCampaign inactives and how you deal with them.